Hello everyone, my name is Teacher Helen. So we're going to be taking another example on how to construct a graph. Okay, so the information example 2, the information is already written out in a graph, in a table rather. So we are going to be translating the information given in a table into our graph, as we did in the last lesson. So under the price, we have 5 naira, 10 naira, 15 naira, 20 and 25 naira. In the month of January, the sale of bag of rice was at 700 at price 5 naira. 700 bags. Then in February, it increased to 75. In January, at 10 naira, it was 600. 15 naira, it was 450. At 25 naira, let's say it is 400. And at 25 naira, at 20 naira, 400. At 25 naira, 200. In February, at 10 naira, it was, say, let's say 65. Then, subsequently, 500, then another 500, and let's the last one, let's say sale of bag of rice was at 300 in February. Now let us put this in a graph. Remember, the first thing to do while constructing your graph is to bring out your y-axis. Your y-axis. This is your y-axis. Let us term this the sale of bag of rice. The sale of bag of rice. Let's say bags of rice. In January and February 2025. Let's leave it at this, at different prices, of course. Then once we've set out our vertical line, which is our what? Our y-axis. Then we have here down, the line running from the left to the right is our x-axis. Now, looking at our table, the highest price here is 25 naira. So we are going to start our price. When our price is going to be stopping at let's say 30 naira. So let us use 1 centimeter to represent 5, using 1 cm to represent 5. So here, using your ruler, just mark it out very quickly. Mark it out. Or for this to be bold, let us use 2 centimeter, I think, 2 or 2.5. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let us use 2 centimeter. Let's change this to 2 cm. So here we have first mark here, another 2 centimeter. We mark another 2 centimeter here, another 2 centimeter here, another here, another here, and lastly the last one should be right about here, and we will not need that. That's prices done. For February, the highest value you can see under February and January, that is 750. So that will be about 8. So here, let us use the same 2 centimeter. Will it go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that wouldn't go. So let's use 1.5 to represent. So here we're using 1.5 to represent 100. So let's go. Here we'll mark here 1, then half and full here, half and full here, half and then full here, another half and full we mark here, half and another full we mark here, half, and then finally we mark here. Let's add more just in case. Let's stop here. So that when that is set, let's put in our price. Remember, this place is labeled price. Why this place is labeled bags of rice? For price, we have 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. Here we have 100, 200, 300, 4, 5, 6, 700, and 800. That's just about right. That's just what we need. Okay, hope we can see this clearly. At this 5 naira in the month of January, it is clear to know that here we are given 2 months, all right, January and February, but we are going to first translate that of January before we go to February. At 5 naira, 700 bags were sold for the month of January at 5 naira. So let's look for 700 bags. You're going to trace it with aid of your broken lines. So what this tells you is that this is a line graph. A line graph always shows a continuous change. That's why we're using lines, broken lines, till we get to 700 bags here and then here. And this is a point. Then also we are going to do that of 600 at 10 naira. 600 at 10 naira. At 10 naira, we are going to be rice. 600 bags was sold in the month of January. You have to be very fast so that this video is not so long. Okay. Then at 15 naira, 450. 15 naira, 450. Where's our 450? A 450 is in between 400 and 500. So let's mark that first. Very quickly, because of time. Mark this quickly. Then 400 is next at 20 naira. At 20 naira, 400. Where's our 400? This is where our 400 is. At 20 naira. Okay. And there we are. Here. Okay. Remember, your line graph shows a continuous change between the two variables you are trying to compare. All right, the last one is 200 at 25 naira. Where's our 200? This is our 200. 200, a continuous change. What this means, at the increase of price, less bags are purchased. So that's all for February. January, let's do that of February. Let's go. At 5 naira, 7,500 naira, 500 bags were sold. Where's our 750? 750 is in between 700. So let's mark that. Then let's continue. Let's show a continuous change. Here we have marked this. All right, we forgot our positive affirmation. Remember that your mind is wise. You have the mind of God. You're healthy and you're wise in every area. You're open to learning and you understand easily. All right, that's for at 5 naira. Then at 10 naira in the month of February, 650 was sold. This is our 10 naira. Let's just bring that out for 650. First of all, 650 is in between 700. Let's put up our broken lines till we get to 10 naira. Continue here. This is a point where, okay, remember, we're going to mark all these points so that we are sure we are getting it. All right, so the next is what? At 15 naira it was 500. 15 naira 500. Where's our 500? This is our 500. All right, use your ruler and show and connect the dots. This is another one. Connect. That is it. Then at 20 naira, same 500 bags was sold. So you're just going to look for 20. Just continue there. Take it up the lines, connect, and then at 25 less bag, which is 300 at 25 naira. We're just going to connect very quickly because of time. Connect. So you can see this is a line graph. So you can connect that of January. For January we had 700, 600, 450. Let's see if our time permits that. 700, 600, you're seeing it, 600, 450, where's our 450, 450, 400, where's our 400, 400, and 200, and this is for January, right? See how easy it is. Why for February? For February, this is for February we have 300, 500. Where's our 300? 300. At price 25 naira. 300. Where's the 300? Yes, this is it. This is February. 300, 500 at 20 naira. You seeing it? Then 500 again at 15 naira. Connect. Then 10 naira 650. 10 naira 650. Where is our 650? Right about here. I hope this is slow enough. Then we also have our 750 right about here. So this is February, while this is January. That's a simple way to construct a